more importantly, I realize I'm going to play a ton of minutes, so you just got to let the ego go when you think of coming off the bench and all that. So, I mean, I thought about Manu Ginobili. That guy has 4 rings and gold medal, and he came off the bench his whole career. And I don't think anyone looks down on his Hall of Fame candidacy. He's one of the greats, and I thought I embraced it before tip. And, I deserved it, really. I didn't respond to the not playing at the end of the game well last night. I kind of took it out on the assistant coaches, and I apologized to those guys before the game. And I think that really let my guard down and let me just be myself out there.
Did you feel free out there when you were playing?
Yeah, absolutely. Because the moment you worry about what people say or what headlines will be written about being benched or the streak being broken is when you go out there and you don't play with that love, that compassion for your teammates, and that freedom that has gotten me to this point. So I realized that I didn't want to go to All-Star break on a sour note and have my best game of the season, hopefully build off it.
One thing that really kind of stood out about your performance is when you made plays and when you scored. You had a big, strong finish to them in the first quarter to get the team back within possession. And then in the third quarter, you had 18 points to help extend the lead, enough to where you guys were able to hold off their late round.
Yeah.
Well, what was kind of your approach, your mental approach in those clutch moments throughout the game?
Well, in the clutch moments, I did miss a couple of really easy looks. Such is life. But throughout the game, when I'm running with that second unit, I realized, I might be more of a focal point through the offense. So that's a fun role to play. And I just wanted to take it upon myself to prove to coach that I was going to respond like the champ I am. And I thought I did that well tonight, and I learned some things tonight that I'm going to carry with myself throughout the whole season.
What are some of those things?
He's a very versatile guard. He kind of does everything. Whether it's rebound, assist, score, he kind of does everything. Good all-around basketball player.
With just everything you guys have been through these past, few weeks in particular, how nice is it to enter the All-Star break on a high note, having won 8 of 10 and have the opportunity to get some rest?
Yeah, that's a positive, for sure. It's been an up and down season, but, things are definitely starting to take a turn for the best. We just got to stay at it, stay connected, keep playing, together. Keep sharing the basketball and, take care of, our efforts defensively, and we'll be fine.
With Klay, it wasn't just the total points they scored and baskets they made, but when he had critical baskets then in the first quarter to get you guys back within a possession, and then he had 18 in the third quarter when you were able to extend the lead. What can you say just about his timing and when he scored and when he made his plays?
Yeah, he was scoring at, key moments in the game, that gave us, the advantage. We don't win this game without him. He was a huge part of, this win tonight.
Talked to Klay this morning, and I thought he handled everything beautifully. The way he came out, determined, competitive. That's not easy, to come off the bench for the first time in, 11 years. You probably know. That's difficult, but Klay's a champion. He's one of the most competitive people I've ever met, and he responded accordingly and played a great game.
You plan on continuing to bring him off the bench forward?
Yeah. Doesn't mean it's permanent, but as I said, I like that lineup with BP and the other 4. And, Klay coming off the bench gives us a lot of firepower. We'll give it a little look, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Another game that comes right down to the wire. You feel more satisfied with the victory, more disappointed with the way it closed? Just how do you feel winning 8 of 10 going into the break?
Yeah, our guys were exhausted. We've had so many games, and got in at 3:30 in the morning last night, and for them to respond the way they did, bring the energy, play the game that they did. Obviously, we made a lot of mistakes down the stretch and gave them a chance. But I'm much more satisfied with the win than anything. And then we'll look at the tape and show the guys all the rebounds, the box outs we missed, the turnovers. We had 13 turnovers, which is a great number, but they led to 29 points. They were all pick sixes. We were literally just throwing the ball to them over and over again. And can't do that in the modern NBA. I mean, everybody shoots a million threes, and it feels like a 10-point lead these days feels like 5 did, 10 years ago, and we're up 19 and mid-4th, and it doesn't feel close to over, and it wasn't. So it's a new league, and we have to shore up our decision making and execution because one play can literally shift everything. Team hits 5 threes in a row and game's changed.
You mentioned the fatigue that you guys are feeling. I mean, how nice is it to have some time off now after all the stretch, all the road games, all the travel and whatnot?
Great to have some time off. I think all the guys have really earned it, and it's a good chance to just breathe and get away and take their minds off basketball. And we're in a good spot. We're above 500. We come back with an opportunity to make some hay, and we're excited about it.
Going back to Klay and his performance tonight, he had season high points, season high made field goals, had 18 points in the third quarter. What about how did he approach that made him so successful in that six-man run? I mean, what was he doing out there that led to him being so efficient?
He was just being himself. But I think the fuel that fed his competitiveness was the decision that I made, and he wasn't thrilled about it, but I didn't expect him to be thrilled about it. But as I said, he's just such a competitor. I've watched him win championships. I've seen him hit a million big shots. I've seen him guard the toughest guys in the league. Klay's a champion. He's an incredible player, great person. I've been blessed to coach him for 10 years. It's been a tricky season for him and for us. There's a lot of transition happening. Some of our younger guys are coming on. It's not as easy to do, what Klay did 5-6 years ago for him. I think this could be a good balance to get the best out of Klay and to get the best out of our team.
18. Just what did he bring offensively? What does that show?
Well, 23 today was like 11 in my day. It's all relative. No, I'm just kidding. Draymond's game offensively has been so good all year. He's shooting a really good percentage from 3. He's attacking the rim. There's obviously a lot more space, playing with him at the 5 and playing a smaller lineup. And he's such a brilliant player at both ends. The scoring is just gravy. Defensively, he is just an amazing, smart, kind of free safety, middle linebacker, just whatever you want to call him. He's just brilliant.
Plan on watching him on the alternative broadcast?
Hell no. Not watching any basketball. You kidding me?
Can't blame you.
All right. Thanks.